I'm leaving the theme of our family room Christmas decor completely in your hands this year. I can't decide between two totally different styles with very different color palettes, and I'm going to ask you for help. So while I pack away my fall decor and give the house a little pre-holiday cleaning, I'm going to talk through both ideas, and I need you to help me choose. So grab a cup of something cozy, light a candle, and let's get ready for Christmas together. Let's get started with putting the fall decor away, and we will get into the theme ideas I have. But first, let's talk about how I organize my fall. My holiday storage isn't super complicated. I need it to be completely easy and doable, so I simply just use painter's tape and I label the bins, and half the time I switch the labels between the bins based on how much of whatever I have that year. For instance, if I have more pumpkins that I bought this year and I can't fit them in the smaller bin, they move to the bigger bin, and so does the label. I also try to keep all of my bins with similar items, so I like to put all of the leaves in a large plastic bag actually, and then I put that in a bin, but in that same bin is all the florals and the picks. And then I have another bin that I have that is strictly all of my faux pumpkins. And then I have another bin that has like early fall, which is sunflowers and apples and a mixture of pumpkins. And then another bin which carries like all my random decor. It's not totally random, but it has my blankets. It'll have kitchen items in it. Things that don't really have a specific category or a lot of that specific category just kind of go in the one larger bin. I actually purged quite a bit at the beginning of the season when I was unpacking all my fall decor, and honestly I will probably do it again next year. It's just a constant purging of home decor all the time, and I did not buy anything new this year other than a couple of thrifted items and some DIYs that I made. I do, however, love to go to the stores at the end of the season and pick up a couple of new items, so it's like so exciting next year when I open up my fall and I'm like, oh look, there's new stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. I might get a couple more garland pieces, but I'm not totally sure. Before I get out the decor for Christmas or any season, I like to give everything a quick reset. I wipe things down, I dust, because let's be honest, when it's got all of the fall decor up, I didn't dust that much. And vacuuming, because after you clean off all of the decor, there's always a mess. And just clearing off any of the hot spots. It's not a deep clean, just enough clean to start the next season feeling fresh when I put out the new decor. For me, storing the large items is kind of difficult, so I just throw my wreaths in a trash bag and store it that way. I also do the same thing with all of the pillows. Let me know down in the comments, how do you store things like pillows and large pictures and wreaths? As you can see, I am not a completely remove all of my regular decor and start fresh every season. Like, that would be too overwhelming for me and it would take up too much time. I'm a plug and play decorator, so I keep basic items up. So my living room right now looks still decorated. It's not empty just because I got rid of all my fall decor. And then for Christmas, we'll just plug in all of the Christmas decor. Okay, here are the two themes. This would be for this room, my downstairs family room. The first theme would be a colorful vintage 1990s, 1980s Anthropologie type inspired Christmas decor. And then the second look would be a neutral winter wonderland theme. So using browns, greens, golds, and whites. Now I have never done either of these themes before. I have intermingled, I would say, those themes or those color palettes into some of my decor before, but I have never done either one of these. So it will be a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm up for the challenge. So what I would love for you to do is to go down into the comment section and just tell me which one of the two themes you think I should do. And then I'm going away this weekend, and then when I come back, I'm going to look at what people voted so far. So it'll be like Sunday. And I'm just going to go with that theme and start decorating. We will do it together in videos. I will also do a complete house tour at the end. Now for the upstairs, which I'm undecorating right now, I am actually just going to keep it very traditional, reds, greens, blacks, whites, and I'm going to be adding in some plaid. I'm not going all Ralph Lauren per se, but I do love that moody look that Ralph Lauren Christmas has with the deep, rich colors. And honestly, Ralph Lauren is very traditional, so it'll go with my everyday Christmas decor. Another thing I would love for you to do is to tell me down in the comments, do you have a Christmas theme that you are doing this year? Or maybe it's not a theme, maybe it's just certain colors or palettes that you like to decorate with. I would love to know what you're doing this year, so please also put that down in the comments below. I really loved, this was my favorite part of my fall decor, was this little area here on my fireplace with some old vintage boxes just layered on top of each other. So I'm going to keep this up because I'm going to try to figure out how to decorate it for Christmas. To use any of the soft materials that I'm going to be packing away, whether it's a blanket, a kitchen towel, I'm even going to be using a pillow cover, but using those items that I'm already going to be packing away to wrap up anything that's breakable or delicate. It just makes it easier to pack everything away, and when you're unpacking it all, it's all stuff you're going to be using for your decor. Thank you for spending these couple of days with me as I packed away my fall decor. I can't wait to see which theme wins for the family room, whether it's going to be the winter neutral or the colorful vintage. But next up, I will start decorating upstairs with our traditional Christmas colors. So make sure you're subscribed if you love simple, meaningful, seasonal living. See you in the comments, and here's to making space for a wonderful Christmas season this year. Bye, guys.